What's going on, guys? So today's video, I'm going to give you another 5 underrated cheapy video. Some of y'all are like, God, does this guy ever just do really good fragrances at like that cost more? The answer is yes. I got some Bonds, I got some Creeds, but y'all don't watch those. You like these ones. So y'all that are bitching and complaining, go check those videos out as well. Well, yeah. However, for this list, these will cost you no more than 40 bucks, all right? First one actually is gonna be Dsquared Homme. This is surprisingly a pretty solid scent. I'm actually in the process of testing this one out. But out of the 4 wearings that I get, this ranges anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours. So with this one here, there's like loads of different woods. There's 3 different citruses. There's a violet leaf to add that aromatic feel, but along with that ambroxan to add that extra freshness. So it's a very woody but also very aromatic scent. Throw in some ginger and a little bit of cardamom and voila. But for me, this is more of just a very woody, citrusy, fresh scent. A lot of people on Fragrantica state that this is more of a spring scent, which I agree, but I do think that you can rock this in the summertime as well. It's just an everyday scent. So I would say school, work, everyday casual. Fragrance number 2, I would say, is more so for the younger demographics. It's marketed as men, but I think that the ladies can wear this one, no problem. And that's going to be Calvin Klein CK Into You. This scent was launched in 2007 or 2008, I believe. It's got tomato leaf, it's got chocolate or cacao, lemon, cedar, and musk. So you're going to get some sweetness. You're going to get a little bit of that tomato leaf or a little bit of a greenery vibe, but most certainly you're going to get this sweet cacao, a little bit of the woods, and a musky dry down. I personally think that this easily can be a unisex scent. It's a fun, sweet, casual fragrance. So young people, you could rock this to school, no problem. If you want to wear it on a night out, will do just well as well. Longevity off this is going to be 6 to 7 hours. Fragrance number 3 is going to be for the young demographics once again, and that's going to be Burberry Seductive Homme Bleu. Alright, now this is pretty much just YSL or Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme for the spring and summertime. It's just a fresher version of La Nuit de l'Homme. There's sea notes, warm spices of black pepper, cardamom, there's some cashmere wood, and I'm sure some other woods as well. But this one here, again, it's just a fresher version of La Nuit de l'Homme. It's actually a pretty sexy scent in my opinion. Yeah, it's a great going out. It's a great cuddling scent. Just the warm spices, especially that cardamom and the freshness, really just make it a very seductive, alluring scent for like 30 bucks. Longevity off this is going to be 6 to 7 hours. Fragrance number 4 is going to be for the older gentleman, and that is going to be Troussard de Uomo 2011. Now, if you're a younger guy who's got an older soul, who's like an old soul, a little bit more wiser and mature than what he really is, you could rock this no problem. But this really is just a vintage modern day classic. So the original came out in like 1978, maybe 1987, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting those dates wrong, but it's an older scent. All right, that was relaunched back in 2011. So it does have that older profile, that older scent DNA, but with a modern twist. So with this one here, there's leather, there's galbanum and sage to add that greenery herbal touch. There's also some oak moss, but also some citruses, all right? Again, this one just has that older school vibe with a modern twist. So if you're an older guy, this is something that I could really see you guys rocking, no problem. This is a spring and fall scent. I do think that you can wear it in the winter. It might be a little bit light for like the ultra cold months. Like if you live in Canada and it's like -10, then maybe not so much. But if you live in BC, if you live in Vancouver where it's like maybe 2 degrees Celsius, 34 degrees Fahrenheit, you could rock this, no problem. It's just, this is an everyday, classy, versatile signature scent that's not going to cost you more than 40, maybe 45 bucks. Longevity off this is going to be 7 to 9 hours. And fragrance number 5 is going to be Mercedes-Benz Man Grey. I've been getting into this brand a little bit more. From what I've been smelling, they got some good scents. Some of them, however, do kind of like, are like clones in some ways. Like the blue smells like Dior Sauvage. There's another one I think is just Man Intense, kind of goes along like the Mont Blanc Legend route. But this one here is a little bit different. It doesn't really get any comparisons to other fragrances that I've come across, but it just has that dad feel. Like I've stated this so many times when I've mentioned this fragrance, that it just kind of smells like what a father would wear. There's amberwood, musk, oleobanum. The oleobanum is resonance. There's a little bit of balsamic to it with some woods, and voila. This is more of a fall all the way to spring, colder spring days, not when it's like May and it's like 15 degrees Celsius or whatever that is, maybe 65 degrees Fahrenheit. But this is definitely a colder season scent. This is very versatile. This is very much signature scent worthy. So older gentlemen, if you're a young guy, very much like this one here, then you could rock it. If you have that older persona, if you have that mature outlook in life, this will definitely suit you as well. But longevity on this one here is going to be 7 to 9 hours. And guys, that's it. I just gave you 5 more underrated cheapies that are not going to cost you more than maybe 45 bucks Canadian. So do shop around for the best price tag. And any reviews that I've done from these, they will all be down in the description box below. I have not touched upon these ones here, so there's only 2 of them that I pretty much reviewed. But this one is going to be in the works, and this one is going to be more in the summertime. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to see some other cheapie lists that I've done, then check out this side here. And before you go, please make sure to give me one of these, as I really would appreciate it. And it does help with the channel. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.